All right, let's get into this, hey? The lyrics. Spinning around. Oh. I'm spinning around. Move out of my way. I know you're feeling me 'cause you like it like this. I'm breaking it down. I'm not the same. I know you're feeling me 'cause you like it like this.
I truly was like, there is no way that a human being can possibly read these lyrics out of the rhythm that they're in. And you just did it, and it like fully broke my head.
Chips is a professional. You started
well, you're like, I'm spinning around, move out of my way. And then you're like, I know you're feeling me.
I had to stop myself.
Because you like it. And I was like, oh, don't do it.
It's like, damn you, Minogue!
This is the very annoying era of Kylie Minogue, isn't it? All the songs in this sort of era are so annoying.
I can't imagine what you think about Can't Get You Out of My Head, Bevo, which is 97.8%. Nah. As lazy songwriting as you can get. It's like, let's just fuck the words off here. Let's chuck na-nas in.
I just can't think of any lyrics.
But we're not doing that. We're doing spinning around.
Okay,
now,
so I'm spinning around, move out of my way. Makes me think of that scene in The Simpsons where Bart and Lisa are arguing in the room. and they're like, get out of my room. And Bart's like, right, well, I'm going to be doing this. He starts swinging his arms around. You get hit, it's your own fault. And it made me think of that. I'm spinning around, move out of my way. I just see Kylie Minogue just spinning, going like, move out of my way. You don't want to get hit.
You get hit. It's your own fault.
It's your own. I'm Kylie fucking Minogue.
I'm just going to kick the air like this.
Yeah.
I did make a note saying, what kind of adult yells, get out of the way, when they're spinning around?
No,
it is a really funny. It's a funny image to imagine her just spinning around and everyone just getting out of the way because they might get hit. Ooh.
Yeah. It's a spinning topping like a fiend, and then saying like, "I'm breaking it down. I'm not the same." It's like maybe you'd feel more like yourself if you stopped spinning around so fucking much.
I know you're feeling me because you like it like this. So you can take that two ways, and they're both completely absurd. Because if you're actually physically feeling her while she's spinning around, you're only getting a touch in every couple of seconds. Or if you're feeling her as in like you're emotionally connecting with her, she's fucking spinning around.
The emotional connection might be
she's rotating.
We need to get this bitch committed ASAP.
And also she's saying, move out of my way. Like I take that as like her saying, you better move because you're going to get hurt. Like I'm spinning, you're going to get hurt. Like she's very small. She's a small person. Like as am I. That's how I could tell. But I feel like if she's spinning around and she runs into someone, like she's going to be the one that doesn't do well in that situation. She's going to spin around, hit them, and she's probably going to fall over.
She's already off balance.
Yeah.
It's just kind of like
very hard to keep a strong center of gravity while spinning.
Yeah, you ever tried to do that? You spin around and then it's like, all right, walk from here to there. You're like, oh, I can't do it, can I? Look at me go. You run into someone.
Get out of my way.
It's kind of like as if you take up like the bar of a fucking nightclub. You're like, everyone's lining up to get a drink and you're just like, oh, move out of my way. I'm going to, take up this whole bar. And everyone's like, oh, okay, I better move out the way for you. It's like, this is like the worst place that you could say that. Like, this is where everyone goes to get their fuel for the night. Like, how dare you tell everyone to fuck off? Like,
maybe she's maybe it's not in a club. Maybe the video's misleading. She's actually trying to drive a car. She's trying to 3-point turn. I'm spinning around. Move out of my way.
She's doing goeies.
Yeah, she's gonna spin this around.
Is it someone that's with a hand out the window? Fucking. Should I do another one? Should I do another one? Yeah.
Everyone's like, yeah, spin around again.
I'm kind of thinking of I think she's trying to comment on maybe it's a religious experience for her. Have you heard of the whirling dervishes from Turkey or Iran?
No.
So they're a subsect of Islam, and they wear these dresses and they spin. They spin on the spot for like 20 minutes on end because they think it puts them in a trance that gets them closer to God. So
You think Kylie was trying to crack the Iranian market?
Well, I think she was coming off a pretty hardcore heroin binge. Or
Really?
And maybe,
Definitely the first thing I think when I think Kylie Minogue.
needed to find God, and kind of got into this dervish territory, the whirling dervish. Look it up. And that's what I think she's commenting on.
Wow.
There's a little, Oh, I went deep. There you go.
Makes me think of those people who say, like, I've done a full 360 when they mean to say I've done a 180.
And I think that's what she's doing. Like, I think
Definitely,
she's saying, I'm spinning around, I'm changing my life. But if you spin all the way around,
You're back to where you
back where you started.
Yeah, it's not really a spin. It's not like a spin.
Four left is a circle, you idiot.
Yeah. No, dig up, stupid.
The okay, first verse here. I honestly forgot there was any verses to this song at all.
A lot of these are like that, eh?
But yeah, here they are. Clearing this house out of joy that
Ooh,
I borrowed.
I got something different.
Why?
I got traded in my sorrow for some joy that I borrowed.
Well,
Yeah, that's what I got.
A little controversy here.
I've got A to Z lyrics and Genius lyrics.
I'm on Genius too. What is going on
What
here?
the fuck is
I got
going
clearing
on
this
here?
house out of joy.
What's going on? That's what I've got.
Maybe we should listen to the song. No,
Well,
never
I
mind.
did.
Listen to the
but I
song.
can't understand what she's saying.
No.
She says something about a house.
Anyway, she's had some
She's
joy.
clearing something out and she borrowed it.
She's getting one back.
From back in the day, threw away my old clothes, got myself a better wardrobe. I got something to say. I'm through with the past. Ain't no point in looking back. The future will be. And did I forget to mention that I found a new direction? And it leads back to me.
I reckon you asked 95.
Yeah, no, that was it. There's no more. There's no more words.
The world's population would not know that.
There's so many unfinished sentences in there. It's very confusing.
Because we were talking before about Chibsy, like Chibsy being able to read these lyrics void of any flow or emotion. And I think I know what you do now, Chibs, because you're so good at it. I think you just go through the lyrics, and instead of reading them like they're written, you just put in some commas and some question marks and read it like that. Because you're like it leads back to me, like it's a question.
Well, it has a question mark.
Well, mine doesn't.
Fuck yeah.
Let me break this bit down though, because I'm trying to figure this out. So she's traded in her sorrow for some joy that she borrowed from back in the day. So she's borrowing joy that she'd already borrowed from back in the day. So it's third-hand borrowed joy. What a miserable life that she's leading.
Yeah. Coasting on old joy.
If she's returning the joy, right, then that means
She's
she
getting
stole
rid
it.
of all the joy.
Yeah.
She's had enough of joy.
Yeah.
Give that back.
And she says, so when she says, threw away my old clothes, got myself a better wardrobe. Like, that was a point where I'm like, I think I do need to listen to the song because surely it doesn't say that. And I listened to it, I'm like, actually, she says, got myself a better wardrobe. So I assume by old clothes, she means, this is referring to the video, but we'll get to that later. But she says, I threw away my old clothes. I think she means clothes that aren't dipped in gold paint.
Yeah.
She's like, oh, well, if I knew, look,
that.
these denim jeans won't do. They're not gold. And then I think when she's like, gonna get myself a better wardrobe. I think with this wardrobe upgrade that she's done, it doesn't really make sense to me because I feel like she would probably have a walk-in wardrobe to begin with.
I think the original lyric actually was threw away my old clothes, got myself new clothes that are 2 to 3 sizes too small. But
Do you guys know the whole story
Didn't
about
really flow.
the gold pants? Or not?
I know the famous.
So yeah, I mean, a brief conversation with my sister earlier. Basically, her gold hot pants were voted the most iconic fashion moment like ever.
Ever in the world or Australia?
No, ever.
Or like in Kylie Minogue film clips.
We're talking about like in comparison to like Beatrice's hat that she wore at the royal wedding.
Crocodile
Lady
Dundee's
Gaga.
hat.
Bullshit on that.
Lady Gaga's shoulder pad. No, legit. It's legit. Yeah. No,
Fucking
no.
hell.
dare.
And it's ironic because she's talking about she threw away all her old clothes and apparently they were thrown away after the film clip. And then someone who worked on the film clip found them in an Oxfam shop and bought them for 50p.
Holy shit.
Yeah. Like legit. It's out there.
Wow.
I'm
Here's
telling you,
so-
I fucking swear to God, it's out there.
Here's my issue, though. So she threw away all of her clothes
Yes.
just to upgrade her wardrobe?
You don't need to do that.
Couldn't she have just got a bigger wardrobe and then put her clothes back in it?
Now you got to buy more clothes.
Yeah. And we all know fashion goes in cycles. You know, that stuff that she threw out is probably going to come back in pretty soon.
Yeah.
Just because you
Yeah.
buy a new wardrobe
50p
doesn't
in
mean
an
you
op
have to
shop.
throw all of your clothes out and then buy new clothes for
Well,
the
you buy
new
a big-
wardrobe.
You buy a big wardrobe and you've got not much clothing, like in terms of fabric size and length. Like there's not much there. So you buy a big wardrobe, like you can't fill it with that. You have to buy other stuff, don't you?
Yeah.
Well, I just-
Gold hot pants are not going to fill a big wardrobe. It's just going to look silly.
Not going to take up much room at all.
But that's what I was saying. I think she probably would have had a walk-in wardrobe. Like, how do you upgrade that? What do you just be? It's not a walk-in wardrobe anymore. It's a house. She's like, I got to buy a house.
Airbnb wardrobe.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm a little bit stuck here, guys, on the comment that her gold tiny pants are the biggest fashion statement in history
Yep.
of fashion.
I'm seriously not joking.
What about
I could name 3 better in
the
Australia.
What about the t-shirt?
What about Humphrey B. Bear's vest?
Just the t-shirt. I'm like, I've heard, just the t-shirt. Yeah, right.
Yeah, just a t-shirt.
Yeah, well, guess what?
That would have been
Guess
that
what,
would have been
Mad Dog?
revolutionary at one time. Socks.
Forget it.
What
Forget about
those?
it. Forget about it, mate. Forget about it.
So the second part of the verse here that's I'm through with the past, ain't no point in looking back, the future will be. And did I forget to mention that I found a new direction and it leads back to me? The future will be what?
Yeah.
Do you reckon she listened to
It's
K
like
Sarah before
she
writing
said,
this?
"Oh, I forgot to mention." So it's like she's about to say something. The future will be, and did I forget to mention? It's like,
Like,
no, finish that.
mid-thought.
What?
Yeah.
The future will be what?
The future will,
What?
The future will be what?
like a
This sounds like
personal-
valuable information.
It's like a
She's-
personal
she's
brain
literally
thought that
writing
she wrote.
everything
Yeah.
down that she's thinking.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
And
just
she's
thinking-
found a new direction, so she's finished with moving forward. She's finished with moving back, just round in circles, round and round.
I made a note here that said, if you find a new direction that leads back to yourself, you're lost.
Enter Simpsons reference number 4, I think. You know, the box factory. He's like, if you pay attention to the floor, you will see a yellow line. Follow it. It'll lead you into the office, around my desk, and back to where we started.
When do we see a completed box? Oh, that's not in this factory.
It's kind of like the whole New Direction thing that leads back to me is like the Spinal Tap thing where they're lost in Cleveland and they're out the back.
Oh,
and he's like "You're
trying
not
to get
taking
to
a
the
wrong
stage."
turn," and he's like, "You got to take a short jog," and they're like, "This is surely not right." Like,
Hello, Cleveland!
yeah, something's wrong here. You must have taken a wrong turn. Oh no, it's fucking. I just think
It
she
sounds
was listening
dumb,
to
though.
K Sarah. The future will be.
Yeah.
She's like,
Yes,
the future's
future
not
will-
ours to be.
But that, yeah.
And it
it's,
leads back to me.
when they say it in case around, they're like, whatever will be, will be. You're like, wow, that is deep. But she's like, the future will be. And you're like,
You've
Yeah,
just
keep
taken
going.
like all
Well-
the words and just compressed into 3 of
Yeah.
that song.
Oh, did I forget to mention about the
pretty
direction?
sure there's 4
Yeah.
there. Yeah, and also there's a direction. Oh, okay. Tell me about that. Where are you going in this new direction? Oh, well, back to myself. What? Did you ever leave yourself? What are you talking about? How do you leave yourself? Like, who's on the journey then?
I backpacked through India for 4 years with nothing but my shoes and a backpack and myself. And I
Yeah.
found at the end of it that's like it was all just me. I'm like, well, you probably could have just gone to the bathroom in the middle of the night and found that. So that was a bit of a waste of time and money, wasn't it, dickhead?
She might have been having one of those Birds of Tokyo moments where she got confused about if she was her or she was someone else.
It sounds a lot like LSD to me.
Yeah.
Do you reckon when
there's amphetamines involved in that sort of nonsense?
Do you reckon she's actually found a brand new direction? Like we've got up, we've got down, we got forward. She's found a new one, somewhere between up and forward.
It's not on the compass.
Yeah,
the fourth dimension
somewhere else.
Yeah.
Twixt ways.
Yeah.
Where are you going on holidays? Myself.
Yeah. Fuck. If I ever worked with anyone like that, I'd be like, you are a fucking cunt.
All right, the second verse here gets better. Mistakes that I made given me the strength to really believe. And no matter how I take it, there's no way I'm going to fake it because it's got to be real. I got nothing left to hide, no reason left to fight. Because the truth's going to give me a new freedom inside. Getting rid of my desire. Do you like what you see?
No.
I mean, I do. I really like what I'm seeing. But, yeah.
Personality-wise. No. No, they're not good qualities.
No.
So she's saying that she's got nothing left to hide, no reason left to fight. She's getting rid of all desires. You know what? There's something really attractive about a person that has zero desire and drive.
God. She's a real go-getter.
She's terrible in this dancing on the top of the bar. Oh, wow. What a catch.
Oh, let's not forget she's already given away all of her joy.
Yeah.
The second-hand joy.
You joyless, directionless person, you.
Why?
The only thing she's got left is the spin.
Call that a bludger.
Yeah. I'll call that me at work every day. Come on. Tell me something I don't know.
But, I mean, look, I'm reading these within the context of having a look at the Wikipedia and, you know, she's trying to comment on it. She's basically making like a Backstreet's back all right comment. Like, I've pulled myself from the ashes of Locomotion in the 80s and Neighbours.
By the bootstraps.
And, you know, I'm here, I've made mistakes, and look at me now in my gold short shorts. So,
yeah.
I mean, but...
She's trying to forget all those taunts that she'd get from children, you know, the Kylie Minogue shoots up between her toes.
I'm not convinced by it. It's very bland. It's very bland. Yeah.
Yeah, they're definitely nothing lyrics, and that
well,
I think like that is a common term on this podcast. Nothing lyrics.
Yeah,
well, especially when
just
you
a bunch
consider
of words thrown together.
Yeah,
you know, it's something that'll fill the gaps between the choruses.
right.
You know,
That's
you can't
all it
just have
is.
choruses. Yeah,
It'd be rough if they just went instrumental verses.
yeah.
There's not a lot happening instrumentally.
or just 20 choruses one after the other.
Well, shit. I mean, that's pretty much where we got to by the time we got to Get Lucky by Daft Punk.
That's true. Yeah, but even they've
Let's
got
just
a
do
verse.
choruses. Let's do choruses. Does it?
Yeah, Legend of the Phoenix keeps the planet spinning.
Yeah. Pretty much just another chorus.
A good song is all chorus,
That is
really.
all chorus.
That's right.
Yeah.
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 Um,
That's the Dave Grohl tip, is that you write a chorus and then you use that as your verse, and then you write a chorus better than that chorus, and that's
that
your chorus.
becomes
Sounds hard.
That becomes your intro.
What do you make of the lines, and no matter how I take it, there's no way I'm going to fake it because it's got to be real? What's she saying here?
I was interested to see
Please tell me what she's saying.
What's she saying, Dan
how
Southern?
this was going to be interpreted.
What's she taking?
What's she faking?
Well, don't ask me. This is a mystery for the universe. I think it's up to your own interpretation.
You sick fuck.
Maybe it's the spin.
She's
Okay,
trying to
so
be real
then-
about how much she spins.
So basically, we just end up with a whole bunch more choruses, except you do get a bridge here. So let me give you the bridge. Oh, baby, 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 you know you like it like this. Oh, baby, 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 you know you like it like this. Oh, baby, baby, baby.
See, this bridge is funny to me because I imagine her the whole time spinning around as she very much insists that she is.
Oh, baby.
Yeah.
Baby.
No, baby.
Baby.
No, baby. No, no, baby.
I wonder if Max Martin got in here to give us some Oh Babies. We know
Definitely a bit of
Max
influence
is a
there.
big fan of the Baby Babies.
Loves it.
When in doubt, baby it out. Fill it out. Fill it out with baby.
Well, like, the babies could have been coming after she took it by the real thing.
It just.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
That's what Southern was talking about before.
I don't recall that. The like having the word baby in there like that. Like I read. I'm sure we'll get to it later, but there's a couple writers on this song.
Isn't she barren?
As barren as the Mojave Desert.
Just saying.
The like
Let's keep it to spinning around based
Yes,
criticisms.
I don't know how we got there.
like you got to think that there's like probably multi-platinum award winning artists like writers in a room just going like, let's do a Kylie song, let's get this together, and they're like, what should we have next? And someone's like, baby, 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 and they're like, yes, I like that, let's keep going. What's
No,
next?
you know what's really happened is what time's lunch? Oh, 10 minutes. All right, just baby it out.
Baby it out.
Put some babies in there.
Because then, like, the bridge is like, baby, 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 then repeated line from earlier, then baby, 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 then repeated line from earlier.
Oh,
Like,
baby, baby.
But, like,
That was
gigantic.
like, can we seriously get a sample of that? That was so perfect. Did anyone else just notice how fucking perfect that just was?
Yeah.
I am not.
I'll see what-
Wow. Okay.
I'll do a remix of that.
That's what I
Oh,
do.
I just got
That's what I do.
goosebumps, Chibs. Oh my goodness.
Thanks.
Baby, baby, baby.
Has anyone got any other lyric-based stuff about her womb?
God. No, I had like one lyric based point. There's nothing. There's nothing lyrics, man.
Yeah, it's nothing. All right. So let's get into the story behind this track.
I've got a
It's a
good
few
quote
songwriters.
here. You might
Yeah,
have found
go.
one. This is from.
No,
Oh,
go.
let's mention the songwriters and then I'll give you the quote from the songwriter.
Right. So there's a few songwriters on there. There's Ira Schickman, Osborne Bingham.
Someone taking a piss.
It sounded like
That's Sav. Pouring out.
Oh, it's Bevo just taking. He's like, yeah, you mentioned the songwriter, so I'm gonna just piss. I'm gonna piss. on
Ira
the computer.
Schickman.
I'm gonna piss right here.
So
There he goes again.
Osborne Bingham.
We're recorded.
Osborne Bingham is
Boring.
also known as Dinky Bingham. You've got Cara
That's how I know him.
Diaguardi, and Paula Abdul.
Yeah, it was meant for that, wasn't it?
It was. The song was initially meant
was.
to be recorded by Abdul, and was given to Minogue after the Abdul album fell through. I don't know how an album falls through, but probably more to do with her being old and
Must
not
have been a
having
few
much
years off.
talent.
She was one of the American Idol,
You'd think that would have
judges.
been a good time to release an album.
but she wasn't there yet. I don't think.
I think
Right, okay.
they also the gold pants didn't fit Paula.
Yeah,
Okay.
fair enough.
Let me read you the quote from. This is from Cara Diaguardi.
Mhm.
This is off the Wikipedia article. I went through years of rejection, and my first thing was Kylie Minogue recording Spinning Around in 2000. I didn't know who Kylie was, and I was heartbroken that Paula Abdul wasn't going to do it. I was thinking, Kylie Minogue? Who's Kylie Minogue? I got to make some money, or I'm going to have to go back to my real job.
What a quote.
And then I saw
So
her.
it's just full of confidence.
It gets better.
Yeah.
And then I saw her ass in the video. She had these hot pants on, and the video was sick. And I was like, okay, I like Kylie Minogue. I'm going to make some money here.
Oh.
Cha-ching!
Why?
Tell you what.
Why in your voice, Ryan, does that sound even worse than it probably actually is?
Well,
I'm going to make some money.
she did make some money.
That's fucking sick.
She also ended up writing songs for Christina Aguilera, Hilary Duff, Kelly Clarkson, Celine Dion, Delta Goodrum.
Yeah, I sort of looked
Gwen
up her
Stefani
songwriting
and
credits.
Pink.
It's like a bloody 101 Dalmatians, but they're all blonde singer-songwriter. Oh, not even
Yeah.
singer-songwriter. They're all, clones. Attack of the Clones.
Yeah.
But she is worth $25 million.
Yep.
Yeah, but it's that sound. It's like that's probably why all those artists all kind of have that same kind of, sound, because it's all one person writing all the music.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Cool thing here, my mate Dinky Bingham, right? Or Osborne Bingham.
Dinko.
Why does he sound like Blinky Bill?
It's so good. Dinky Bingham.
Oh, you've heard of Blinky Bill, but have you heard of Dinky Millum? I bet you haven't.
He was made to splodge.
Yeah. It's just as good, but half the price. Sorry, go on.
Mum, can we have Blinky Bill? We have Blinky Bill at home. Blinky Bill at home?
Dinky Bill.
It's Dinky Bingham. He's like the pommy version of Blinky Bill.
Oh, wait, what's his name? What's his name?
Dinky
Dinky
Bingham.
Bingham.
Oh, I thought you were saying Dinky Billum.
That's a different guy entirely.
You're not talking about Dinky Billum, right? Yeah, well, you.
Yeah.
Bloody
He played
did Bill 'em.
keys
That's
on.
why they made so much money.
He played keys on Dr. Dre's 2001 album, and is his live band keyboardist, Dre's. And he also worked as an engineer on Ray Charles' fucking Genius album that Bevo was so fucking obsessed with.
Love it.
He's worth 1.5 million.
Ray Charles for that one.
Old Dinky is worth 1.5 mil.
Probably for this
Not
one
much.
song.
Not
I
bad.
bet you'd be worth more, dude.
Um,
You can't.
so he is he engineered this, but he's also credited as a songwriter.
I looked up
So
that Ira.
basically, Ira.
I looked up Ira Schickman, and I found his Instagram, and he calls himself a talkbox guy. That's kind of one of his main sort of features. And he's
That's
worked
really
with Chaka.
fucking putting you in a niche, isn't it? It's like,
He's worked with
I only
Chaka
do
Khan.
talkbox.
He's worked with NSYNC, Kylie, and Ace Frehley from Kiss. But I was like, I've just had this image of this guy in my head, and he looks like the bass player from Weezer, like spitting image, just the most white.
His name is Ira.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. What are you going to do? So Kylie's career was pretty much fucking dead in the water before this came out. Her last two albums, where this, Light Years, was her 7th studio album. She's gone on to release 15 studio albums.
Fair bit,
But the two, it's a lot. The two before this flopped big time, and she was dropped by her record label.
Wow.
She got signed by, I think it was like Polymorph or something, a UK based label, that signed her and released Light Years. What's crazy is that this never charted in the US.
Really?
Light Years. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm
She never
not
broke the US.
surprised by that. Yeah.
She never broke it. But she's
'Cause
so
it's pretty
huge.
shit.
But
It's
she's
like
so
Delta,
huge
she's
in
got
Europe
that.
and
She's got that
yeah, that's true.
neighbors sort of.
Is she even
Um,
huge in Europe?
legacy.
I mean, she probably is, but like, I know that like she's bigger in the UK than she's in Australia, which like blows my mind. But
Yeah.
Well, Neighbours is almost bigger in the UK than it is in
Yeah.
Australia.
It's the neighbours'
That's true.
influence. And she's a gay icon, so she's huge in the
Yes.
gay community.
yeah, true.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's right.
And good on
Yeah,
us
she
for
figured that shit out. Good on her. It was produced by Mike Spencer, who's produced Jamiroquai, Newton Faulkner, and Ellie Goulding.
Oh, the big
Oh, yeah.
three.
that.
Yeah, you know,
The
Jamiroquai and the other ones. Yeah. The Golden Triangle, if you will. It does sound like it's made on a generic disco fucking bit of software you got in a Cocoa Pops box.
Yeah.
You know,
flourishes.
Here's a bunch of disco loops. Just chuck these together.
There is a bit of TalkBox though, which
it's-
I love a bit of TalkBox.
Yeah. Everything.
Well, that's Ira. That's all Ira.
Everything instrumentation wise, I've got a note here, is boring.
So bland.
Except for the bass. I don't know if you guys picked up on this.
Yeah,
But
the
that
bass
bass
is
is
dominant.
tasty. Like that is
You
some
mean you
like
don't like that?
like no.
I do have that. The bass line is epic.
The
Like,
bass is pH fat.
I think that's probably the only real like the bass player is probably the only real person playing. Everything else is
It's
pro.
got that whole that Jamiroquai style
Yeah,
bass,
big
like
time,
that
big
real,
time.
There
real.
was definitely like a
legit
disco revival
bass.
around this sort of era
Yes.
too, because it was also like remember that Murder on the Dance Floor and all that kind of.
Yes,
That was a few years
Sophia
later.
was
Disco
But,
Dexter.
vibe for sure.
yeah.
It's probably a good
Yeah.
time for bass players in general. Like they're just stuck
Better on the dance floor.
Oh man, I reckon bass players have been doing this stuff the whole time,
Yeah,
and you just forget, or you don't pay attention.
they just get mixed out
Yeah.
of the mix. Yeah,
There's
Yeah.
like two periods of time in the history of history where like you probably would have wanted to be in London, and the first one would have been the plague.
great place to
It
be.
would have been fucking
Yeah,
just like a bit of a
Jack
fucking
the
time,
Ripper's
I reckon.
Which one?
I reckon. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, fucking well, yeah, bloody hell. Actually, 3 times. That one, the cholera outbreak, which was a big fucking problem.
On,
Don't forget
on
the
the,
Blitz in World War II. That would have been a whole lot of fun.
do you guys
but-
like Sean McAuliffe?
Brexit.
Yes,
Love him.
Yes, yes.
I love Sean McAuliffe.
Yeah.
He made a little song on the Sean McAuliffe show where he made a song out of cholera, and he's like,
Yeah.
cholera, cholera, la 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 la. Every time I hear cholera, like you just said it, Sam, I immediately think of that.
Actually, funny story. When we were in London once, we went to where the pump is, where like the Broad Street pump, which is famous for like where the cholera outbreak was, like where everyone was pumping the bloody water from. And we went there, and there were people like touching it, and I remember like going up to people like, "Don't touch it," and everyone was like, "Oh no,
Don't touch it.
yeah, you'll get cholera." Anyway, yeah, that time, the other time, the plague time, and this time, I reckon. Bloody, what's Piccadilly Square or whatever it is in London? Is it what's it
Yeah,
called?
Piccadilly Circus.
Circus. Yeah, that would have been at this time, like late '90s, early '90s. It would have been fucking the time to be alive. I reckon.
Yeah.
Big time. Just
As a bass
dancing.
player, just sort of jamming
Yeah.
out there under the statues, just bop, 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 bop.
Yeah, bass playing in this song is epic. And I also I got a few notes on the production overall, but basically the this song features that one note that Chibs likes, or that one style of playing one note, where it's just like you find the note of the guitar and you go
Chugga, 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 yeah.
That's me.
If you listen to the guitar, there's like that's doing that all the way through.
The pedal note is the technical term.
Is it?
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't know that. That's good. Yeah, but that's
Call me a peddler.
yeah, peddler Chibs. He loves it. Also, strings at the start is like the only other thing that I thought was cool. It goes, just sort of comes out of nowhere. I was like, oh.
It's the,
Yeah.
but that's where I say like the generic. Disco
Yeah, that's the Cocoa
loops.
Pops box.
Where it's just like
Right.
that's
Yeah.
that's every disco track ever.
That's the
Just
sample from
has
bloody,
that. It's
what's
as
the band called?
generic as you can possibly get.
I swear this
Yellow.
must have been on an ad or
I
something on
the
TV.
ELO sample. It's the
It
ELO
sounds like
sample.
an ad song. It's that.
Yeah.
It's bland enough
Yeah,
to be an
yeah.
ad song.
Yeah.
And did anyone notice that her vocal is like 12 tracked?
Yeah.
Yep.
I
Like,
made a note
when
here
you-
that
It's a lot.
there is so much of her vocal, and
Yeah.
none of it is good.
Well, and yet I think there's vocal over vocal over vocal over vocal. Yet it's still like a freaking church mouse, like squeaking in the corner.
She's
Yeah.
she's
Sing up,
her-
mate. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
I don't think she's
there's-
got any prowess as a vocalist
I don't think she's a good
whatsoever.
singer.
She can't
I'm
sing.
putting it out there. Yeah.
Yeah,
Bevo,
her
can she sing?
sister is definitely better.
Ah.
Danny's a much better singer.
I'm going to be
Yeah.
fully honest with you, and I didn't pay attention to that.
Oh,
there
I don't know.
are several vocal tracks laid over each other.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, but there's no talent. There's no. There's not even a I guess it's original. No, it's not even that. It's just not good. It's not good.
Well, it's not a particularly tricky melody or anything like that.
No, but all of it. So you can go to any of the Kylie Minogue tracks, right? Not just this one. Anything, and go. And you go, hold on, she can't sing at all. This is obviously a cash grab from Neighbours. Like, we need to get the most popular character on Neighbours to be a pop star, and the whole thing's gotten completely fucking out of hand.
Yeah, there's nothing like... She doesn't ever do any of the sort of Christina Aguilera stuff, but she's not like a bad singer.
Well, she's holding
not
a
a good
tune.
singer.
I'll give it that. She's holding a tune. That's
you know,
I reckon you've been in the studio for a long time.
Auto-tune was definitely a thing already by then. So
yeah.
And, you know, she's singing a song that's been meant for someone else. So they've basically
Paul Abdul's
transplanted it to
Heavy
her.
Duty.
Yeah.
Oh, Paula's obviously already sung this. Like, she's heard how it's meant to go.
Right.
Turned it
yeah,
down.
she's
would
kind of
imagine.
like she's just following the you know, what's the word?
Paula Abdul's
prompts.
guide track was
She's
probably
listening to
still
the
there.
prompts
She's
and-
just double tracking it.
Yeah, big time.
Yeah.
Oh, look, it's just like, margarine on toast. It's just so
Yeah.
bland.
It's funny you said that
what
thing
you
about.
eat
good when
when
you're
you've
feeling
had
sick.
an upset stomach the night before.
It's funny what you said about the
A chip sandwich.
Has this been an ad? Because I also made a note that said if this was an instrumental, it would be a bad jingle on it for a local dress shop.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Like,
Absolutely.
Here we go. I've just
Spinning
Googled...
around, $5 discount on summer dresses. Get out of my way.
Brand
Come and
power.
get them now.
I've just Googled can Kylie Minogue sing, and others snapped. Even when miming, Kylie Minogue still can't sing.
Oh god.
bam!
She can't sing for toffee, apparently.
She can't
anyone-
sing for toffee, this bird.
I've seen Kylie Minogue live. Has anyone else seen her live?
No.
I want to hear your take on this because I've got to,
She came. Coldplay played at the Enmore Theatre a few years back, and they were like,
Coldplayed?
"Oh, we got a special guest. Kylie Minogue's coming out," and I was like, "Oh, I mean, sure, why not?"
All right.
And they did like a Nick Cave song, and I was like, "Why wouldn't you play?"
Oh,
fucking
that one's great.
Figure Out, like,
yes.
but she was.
They should have done
terrible.
Kids
fucking
but
sucked.
with
So,
Robbie
was
Williams.
was she any good, Zav? No good.
No, she wasn't. Like, it was good to see her. I was like, like, when am I going to see Kylie Minogue ever again? Not that she's dead, but like she's rare. You know?
She's rare. It's like a Charizard.
She
Yeah.
is rare.
She's a rare
is
unit,
good
but
point.
She's like
yeah.
an ocelot in the wild.
Well, she's not quite a Charizard. She's more like a Hollow Blastoise or something like that. You know,
she's a
not everyone's got her, but
Yeah.
How many Jigglypuffs are there?
Jigglypuff is
I've
a
got
rare
to
one.
admit,
Not good.
like,
Not good.
I was trying to get a little bit cynical here, and I did a Google search of Kylie Minogue negative reviews. I am searching from Australia, and she's, everyone's golden girl in Australia. It's Kylie. You can't say a bad word about Kylie.
Our
I could
Kylie.
not find one fucking bad review about this chick, and I find that really hard to believe.
She deletes them.
Yeah, she's got moles at Google.
Yeah,
I honestly
she's got a
couldn't,
first
and
one.
I found that so weird because A, she can't sing. B, she's in the music industry. Those two things usually wouldn't go together.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
She's
you'd
an
be
international-
surprised.
International
Interesting
pop
you say
star.
that, Mad Dog, because I'm pretty sure Mozart couldn't sing. So fucking well done, champ.
Ah, true that.
And she did team up with Nick Cave, historically the worst non-singer
Yeah.
Yeah.
on the planet,
true.
in my opinion.
Lately, I've been contemplating suicide. Well, that's fucking great. Maybe you should
Me
go and see
too.
someone.
Hey,
But
Nick,
all I'm
you've
saying
been
is-
contemplating it for fucking 40 years, mate.
Yeah.
Just jump.
If you want to find a bad word about Kylie on the internet, you cannot find it.
Here's a little bit of respect I've got. I read this article that Kylie Jenner, is it?
Yep.
Yep.
It's like part of the Kardashian thing, attempted to trademark the name Kylie.
Nice.
Just Like
I
Shag or Madonna?
own that name now. Like
Okay.
no one can use
Like how
it.
Cadbury have the color purple.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Minogue stepped in and was like, bitch.
Oh no, you didn't.
And
She's trying that shit.
the trademark was it was withdrawn. I didn't want to fight Kylie for it.
Awesome.
Fair call.
I
Fair,
love
fair
that.
call.
So Minogue's got a bit fiery at this Jenner clan.
Can we
It's
talk
like, no,
about how
fuck off.
you know every Australian celebrity can be traced back to an American counterpart? And
Yeah.
Kylie's definitely going for the Madonna of Australia.
Yeah.
Especially
A
in
lot
this
of
era.
people have compared her to being as shit, if not worse, than Madonna, which is fair enough because Madonna's got some good songs, but like if you're having a singing competition between Madonna and other people, anyone,
Or
is not winning.
back in the day, there was a lot of controversy around Kylie Minogue's image going down the toilet when she started having it off with Michael Hutchence from INXS.
Right.
It's the famous stories of them just having roots in first class on planes.
Oh, as you do.
Not in the toilets, just in their seats.
There's no
Yeah.
way
You
that
tell
happens.
from all the spinning around.
Yeah, yeah. It's probably when the heroin came in as
The
well.
plane would have like gone into spinning mode because they weren't fastening their seatbelts. Like, thanks a lot, C-32. Boom. Now the plane's spinning because you didn't put your seatbelts on.
The pilot's like, the plane is spinning around. You can
Get out of my way.
Michael and Kylie are having sex again, and they fucked it all up.
That gives me an idea.
Yeah.
You can thank Kylie and
All right,
Michael for that.
let's talk about this video quickly, because there's not much that happens in it.
Let's have
Do you
a
want
chat.
a summary?
Yeah, go, Beva.
Here's my summary for the video Spinning Around by Kylie Minogue. Kylie Minogue dances at the club. That's it. That's all that happens.
That is an accurate summary.
That's all I got.
Yeah. What a shitty club as well. Like, you go to that bar. What the fuck are they selling? Lemonade?
Yeah.
What are those bottles?
I don't know. I had to
There's
zoom
no
in. I'm
beer
like,
taps. Where are the fucking beer taps?
I was like,
Yeah.
maybe I'm not a connoisseur of alcohol. I mean, I like to think I am, but maybe I'm not
You're
enough.
drinking a long neck right
I
now.
know. I didn't see one bloody long neck VB. Nowhere to be seen, mate. I
Literally
wouldn't catch
every
my-
Can't order a
single
bloody
drink.
VB in that bar.
Nah,
Every
I'm like,
single
what are
drink
they?
is clear.
Yeah, it look. I mean, like, you know, some famous alcohol is clear. So I'm like, perhaps it's vodka and or tequila, but like, it looks like just bottles of water.
It is. It definitely is.
Yeah.
Or ouzo.
And there's no
It's
taps.
ouzo.
There's no taps to get a bloody drink on tap.
And they're like, oh, can we pour you a glass of this fancy alcoholic water? Nah, give us a beer. Excuse me, no beer here. No beer here. There are no taps, you see.
Beer.
It was-
Did you say beer? Beer. Water. You want water?
Six Simpsons reference of the night. Beer, yeah.
B-O. How's the
Or
bit?
they're
She's sort of like,
I'll get
there's a bit around.
I'll get a beer, thanks. What? A beer. Oh, how about I get you what the main ingredient of beer is? I'll get you a water instead. Oh,
Yeah.
fuck, all right. Thanks for that.
Lots of water. Check the wall.
There's a bit around 50 seconds where she sort of jumps over a couch, and I just wonder how many takes they did without her having a little slip.
Yeah,
she's very
women-
naked.
Just when she lands on all the dudes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and she walks up to the couch and she's eyeing one guy off and he's eyeing her off, and that dude would be like, "Oh, me and Kylie Minogue are looking at each other." She walks straight past him, slides down the couch, and then runs off with the other guy. And if you can, I didn't get the exact timestamp, but I'm sure Zav can find it for me. You can pinpoint the moment his heart breaks.
I thought you were going to say a stiffy. You can see where he's got a stiffy.
Yeah, he's like not
All right, I'm
happy
on it.
about it.
I'm on it.
He's not happy about that.
It was directed by
talking about it?
Dawn Shardforth, who had directed clips for Bjork, Primal Scream, Goldfrapp, Charlie XCX, The Streets.
This is all post
Florence and
this.
the Machine.
So obviously this
Selena
is the
Gomez.
kickstart.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. and Kylie Minogue, obviously. But yeah, it's true. It is pretty much just her dancing around. I did notice that real early, 8 seconds in, they're going to try and show that she's capable of spinning. She only does a half spin.
Yes. Thank you. I've been waiting this whole time.
There's no freaking spinning in this video.
It's spinless.
Sorry,
She turns left at best.
Yeah.
Doesn't do no full rotations.
She's an omni-turner.
It's like Zoolander. I can't turn right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just to
Or
throw
I
it back
can't
at
turn
Dan.
left.
Dan, you asked me to pinpoint the exact moment that his heart breaks. If you go to 1 minute and 2 seconds, but you played at 0.25 speed, definitely a lot better to watch. It's heartbreaking. It's absolutely heartbreaking.
It's there. It's a quick
Yeah.
moment, but you can see
It
that
is
she's left with someone else, and he is very unhappy about that. He's sad
Yeah,
about it.
I've definitely found like I could have sworn that she's like spinning hard in this video somewhere, but like I've watched it many times now and she doesn't. But I'm pretty sure Danny Minogue has a music video where she does spin heaps in it, and it's almost a bit like, oh, is this like a bit of a you didn't do it, but I will. But it's not like I'm pretty
I'll
sure
show you.
Danny Minogue has a music video where she spins heaps.
He's like, "Hey, Kylie, it's your sister, Danny. How you going? Look, I know you've trademarked the name Kylie. I don't want to use that. Need to know, have you trademarked spinning?" Okay, you haven't.
I love that she's called her on the phone and has to say, "It's your sister."
Yeah.
It's like how it's like Shaggy sending messages to Rick Rock, and he has to say it's
Yeah.
from Shaggy.
Shaggy to Rick Rock. It's Danny to Kylie. Danny to Kylie.
Yeah.
Or like when my
I
auntie
shared a
posts
year
on
or two-
Facebook and says, "Hi, it's Auntie here," and it's like, yeah, I know.
Your name comes up on the thing.
Hi,
I know.
Facebook. I don't agree with your terms and conditions. I believe in God.
I feel like they really missed out on an opportunity to get a viral dance, like
Yes.
like a Macarena
Spin,
style
yeah.
that involved a lot of spinning.
But
Or where's the breakdancers?
On
Where
you
are the
saying
breakdancers?
that, I think they attempted to start a dance because they break into choreographed dance
Choreography.
about
Yeah, they do. Yeah.
240. Because before that, it was all kind of like loosey goosey.
Yeah,
I'm
club dance.
Free
dancing
dance.
in the club. I'm free dancing. I'm showing my ass off.
Yeah, they do
It's
the
good.
hustle in the end.
Yeah,
And
there's a
then
hustle. I was like, I'm not
it's the
versed.
hustle.
I'm not well versed enough on dancing, but I was like, I'm sure that's a hustle.
Yeah. So look,
Is there something? Do you reckon there's something in a contract that says every video clip I do, I need to lay down on a flat surface and act like I'm having a fit?
Yeah, there is. I had that as a note. There is that.
I just made a point before about playing it really slow for that guy, but if you speed it up to like the max speed 1.75 times, it actually, when you go to the chorus, it's like fully exactly what happens when you're in a nightclub. You're just like, fuck, there's heaps of shit happening. I'm peeking off my fucking head. It's like exactly what happens when you're in a nightclub. And the music, you know, when you're like heaps fucking drunk or whatever, and the music, like, you feel like the music's going quicker than ever, and you're like, fuck.
Well,
That's
maybe that's what the
exactly
lyrics.
happens.
Maybe
Yeah.
maybe that's what the lyrics are referencing. Like you're about to vomit, and, like, oh, and your head's spinning. Oh, I'm spinning
Yeah.
around.
Oh, yeah.
Move out of my way. Move out of the way.
get out of the way.
Do you reckon that they're actually dancing to her song though? Like
No.
her song playing
Absolutely
and-
not.
Nah.
They're dancing,
They're dancing to
Around
Cosmic
the
Cosmic
World,
Girl by
around
Jamiroquai.
the world, around the world.
The only thing I want to do when I listen to this song is read a eulogy or, you know, think about slitting my wrists. I wouldn't actually do it, but I like to think about what it would be like if I did.
Yeah.
Does anyone
So,
have anything
yeah.
else? This fucking
Yeah,
topic
no,
does
I had
nothing.
I got two points because I was like, man, there's gotta be something in this we could talk about. Look, those dancing platforms that they're on, do you notice those?
Yeah.
Yes.
So if you haven't seen the clip, or if you whatever, I don't care. There's like these platforms they're like a meter high. They're like cubes, and they think of like a dance floor, but are risen off the ground. And people are on them, and there's like 4 or 5 people on each platform. I think in the making of this clip, those platforms would have been the cause of some broken legs, like because
Bloody hell.
everyone's drunk and they're all dancing around in high heels.
They're not drunk. There's no alcohol.
Well, yeah, okay. Well, even okay, they're sober.
Actually, well, to be fair, that's probably all the water they need to keep hydrated from all the disco biscuits that have been inhaled.
That's probably what's going on.
You notice it's not very full because everyone's in the toilet smacking lines off the top of the system.
Think about those, like, you got to get up and down of those things, and you're in high heels, like, and they're dancing pretty vigorously, like there's some serious booty shaking in this, and like someone's fallen off and broken a leg. Someone's done a leg.
Yeah,
I've seen Zav dance that hard before.
Yeah,
last week
was he?
Yeah,
that's right.
Your boy got fucked, didn't he?
Here's okay. Now, I think we need to discuss this. Right, it's the elephant in the room. Her ass.
What ass?
Do you think it holds up like today?
Only brief
because
for the video. That's what it was all based around.
That's all it is. But the thing is, so today's world of asses, it's all about having a big ass.
Yeah.
You
This
know,
chick's
Instagram
5'2"
influencers. Yeah, so's Kim Kardashian. She got a fake ass.
There you go.
You know, like they're tiny, but they're a fake ass. Just saying, now you see that and you go, I don't think that ass is going to be as impressive to 20-year-olds.
Going to cut it.
No, I don't think so.
Zav told us.
I think it's quite embarrassing.
Made history.
What did I tell you?
I got to say though, she's like 32 in this video.
Yeah,
so fit. Like,
yeah,
that would take so much
I
training
swear, she's
and
well fit up.
Well fit.
Well fit in this video.
See, I reckon you're about an 8 or a 9.
I just like from now having done like personal training and trying to eat well and all that kind of stuff, it is really, really hard. And to do it to look like that, she had to be very disciplined, and that's impressive. That's more impressive than the shorts.
I don't want to say what it is.
Bevo.
I don't want to say what it is.
She's barren. She's barren. She's got fucking nothing else to do but go to the gym.
Spin around, spin class.
So, fuck, it's not that hard. Fuck. All right, the legacy.
Sorry, I just had a YouTube comment. I just thought it was funny.
I had one too.
Okay, go.
I feel like it was the same
just
one.
way to fucking forget about the YouTube comments. Fuck. Anyway, I'll go. This one's from Matt TG 5 days ago. I've always wanted to learn the choreography. Matt.
Did you say you had one, Dan?
I do, yeah. So I came across a few sorry.
Come on,
Still
mate.
getting me. Matt. So you know how we've come across this a fair bit during the show. Like, people have commented the words like, "Finally, I found this song. I've been searching for this song." Like, I found one of those. Right? People are like, "I finally found this song." Like a few actually, and I'm really confused as to why. Because Google exists and it's really easy to use, and just.
How could you forget the name of this song is Spinning Around?
Yeah. And all you gotta do is type in
I just keep typing I'm.
There's so many words associated with this song that if you had any memory of it at all and you were looking for it, you'd find it very easily. But anyway, I then later on found a potential reason why people may have not been able to find this track if they were looking for it.
Type in baby 3 times and get Justin Bieber.
Well, this is one of the comments. It just says like emoji, music emoji, and then it says the words, "I'm twirling around."
I'm twirling around. Get out of my way.
I'm like, that's why no one could find this.
That's the budget.
We're trying not to alienate the idiots on this podcast.
I've got one final YouTube comment, and then we need to wrap her up. I think this one's by Jock Whelan 3 weeks ago, and just bear with me because it's a little bit of a long one.
Oh, thanks.
Kylie Minogue, apostrophe E, apostrophe
Monica
D,
Minolta.
apostrophe E, apostrophe D, apostrophe D, etc. I want to warm your heart by wondering what you're up to. How are you EOing? It is safe to say that you are a wondrous woman with oh so much talent! Exclamation mark, question mark. I wonder who's yours right now. I'm barren, but I'm in the interest of another. Only until you come back around. She's still spinning. Have her or him herself want to know how you're doing? Are you feeling okay? It is Anastasia. Bradley Thomas's birthday tomorrow, and I'd pay you to call her go to her mansion in Springfield. She summos you. Thank you, sweetie. I hope your day was good. Love ya. Bye-bye. Jeremy M.
P.S. Send
Wow.
Bob's again.
It doesn't look like that type of person, though.
That was so good,
Dan,
man.
I feel like your comment, like he's like, I'm twirling. It's like they must have thought the other word was like, fucking escapee. Like, ooh, escapee. Like, or Brady.
Sounds like an escapee from the insane asylum.
Yeah.
Or they've just giving him kind of level 2 clearance. Okay, Jeff.
Yeah.
You're allowed to use the internet now.
One YouTube comment.
It's like,
I'm going to write to Kylie Minogue.
that's exactly it, man.
He's
like,
like,
I'm gonna make.
Anastasia, wish her happy birthday.
All right, Jeff, make this count. I did come across a few of those, like nothing as crazy as that, but like many dudes just writing like their exact thoughts after watching this video. Like they're in there. If you just, because I go pretty deep in these comments trying to find some good stuff, and there's just people saying exactly what's happening in their penis right now. Like,
Oh my God.
it's like just saying it. I'm like, why would you comment that?
No,
Like-
bro. It's public.
Just don't do it.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, do you think that's going to get you any closer to Kylie Minogue? No.
Yes,
you just
yes,
look like
that's
a
what they
creep.
think.
Yes.
That's exactly
Man,
what
Michael
I think.
Hutchins
Yes.
could have worked for them.
And like, I read one that was just like this. I don't know. I didn't. I can't remember his name. I didn't save or anything. But the dude was like, "She is so hot," and yes, I definitely would wink face. And I'm like, no
I
one
just think
asked
that's
you.
funny
if you
when
would.
someone
Yeah.
says I would, as if she would.
Yeah, she
Yeah,
didn't
yeah,
ask
yeah.
you if you would. No one asked you, and also no one cares. Also, you're never going to get the chance to actually choose whether you would or wouldn't.
It's almost like
So,
saying, "Oh, I'd win the
relevant.
lottery. I would."
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Would you? Yeah, it
you
would
would.
be
You would.
great.
Yeah,
I'd
I
win the
know.
lottery. It'd be fantastic.
lottery
If I-
win you,
if I bought a ticket, I'd win for sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bold.
Okay, the legacy. So this song won the 2000 ARIA Music Award for Best Pop Release. That's pretty much it. There's a couple other things. In 2003, Q Magazine ranked Spinning Around at number 90 in their list of the 1001 best songs ever. Ever.
It's crazy.
Kidding me?
It's not a good song.
Yeah.
It goes.
forgot
It goes.
to finish
Bohemian
that.
Rhapsody,
1001 songs that make you want to die.
Day in the Life,
Yeah.
bloody. Most people I know
How
think that I'm
bizarre.
crazy. How bizarre! I'm spinning around, twirling.
She has a life-size bronze statue in Melbourne, in Docklands, Melbourne.
Does. I've seen it.
Um,
It's very small.
yeah. In March
It
2010,
spins.
Minogue was declared by researchers as the most powerful celebrity in Britain.
Yeah.
Some Dragon Ball Z
The-
shit there.
I
The
actually
study-
fully
so
believe that. I
The
fully
study
believe that.
examined how marketers identify celebrity and brand partnerships.
Yeah.
So 2010, this is 10 years after this song. She was found to be the most powerful celebrity in Britain. Do you know what her net worth is?
Ooh. I'm going to guess 50 million.
In what? Pounds, dollars,
Pounds.
US dollars,
Pounds.
Pounds. British
Pound?
pounds.
300 million.
Yeah.
No, more.
I'm gonna say
800 million.
I'm gonna
90.
say 400.
90 million.
She's worth 100 million pounds.
Get out of here.
I was way
Yeah,
off,
I
wasn't
believe it.
Pretty bloody good effort.
Completely
That's
way
like
off.
400
That's a good
million
effort.
American dollars.
For
Yeah, it's a
someone
good effort.
with questionable talent, excellent.
pretty bloody good.
It's
pretty
a
good.
really good effort.
All right,
Someone
all
with
right.
talent.
Let's rate this. Let's rate this.
How much
I guess
RPM
how
a
many
minute are you
spins?
spinning?
How many spins are you gonna do out of 10? 10 being you've spun so much that you've blacked out, hit your head on the concrete, and died, and 1 being that you get to scull a couple of those bottles of water in the and dance the night away in that nightclub
With a bit of ice and lemon in there.
Yeah, little dash. Dan Southern.
It's a 6. The bass playing is really, really, really good. That's about it. It would have been 8 or 9, and it wouldn't have been a 10. It was going to be 7, 8, or 9, but the bass playing brings it down. So,
Okay,
Fair enough.
all right, Bevo.
Let me run you through my thought process here. I actually wrote down on this little piece of paper. I wrote down on this little piece of paper, "Fuck you, Zav," and then I wrote.
You probably did write that.
I wrote a little number 6, and then I thought about that bit that went baby, 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 and I moved it to a 7. And then I remembered the bass, and I went back to a 6, so it's 6.
Yeah.
All right, okay.
Bass 6.
All right, Zav.
Oh, it's a 1. This is a 6
You
song.
fucking
Oh,
one.
you
Love it.
fucking crazy person.
This is such a good track. Fuck off if you don't believe it. Fuck off.
Yeah, I will definitely give you that. Like when it comes on, I'm spinning around,
Oh, it's
without-
so good,
like
man.
as if you don't
So
sing
good.
along.
Oh,
But I think I was the opposite. I was disappointed when I listened to it because I went in thinking like this is a good song, and I kind of realized that I don't think it is, but it's catchy.
1. Fucking. Have you given anything
1.
other than a 1 for the last month?
I don't
Yeah,
think
you
I have.
gave
fucking
Mbop.
generous lately.
You gave Mbop a 1.
Yeah.
This song
Anything
is as
before a
good as
5
Mbop.
is still pretty good. Like, there's there's
I'm
4s and
aware.
3s. And
I'm aware of a 4, mate. I'm telling you.
I'll give you a 4.
Mad Dog. Mad Dog.
Mate, this song is crap.
Yeah.
I really, really don't like. It's so bland. So I'm going to take the blandest piece of food, a dry piece of toast, and then you don't have any Vegemite or peanut butter to put on it.
Just water.
So
Salt and
you
pepper.
go to the fridge, and you say, I'm just going to put butter on my toast, but all you have is, I can't believe it's not butter.
I can't believe it's not Madonna.
And that's what you're left with to lather your toast with. That's what this song is. A dry piece of fucking toast with, I can't believe it's not butter, lathered over it. There's nothing appealing about it. It's an 8.
Oh.
Yes.
Ooh, not a 10
exactly.
though. I was
It's
definitely
exactly
expecting
that.
a 10 there.
No.
Has the toast, have you spent so long looking for something? Have you spent so
The
long?
bass brought it down. Sorry.
Yeah, okay. Have you spent so long looking for something to spread on the toast that the toast, having been out of the toaster for more than a minute now, has gone cold, so that
Oh,
whatever
Oh,
you
bro,
spread on it
This
won't
thing is
melt.
ice cold as well.
And
Ice cold.
Bloody
And I'm not
multigrain too.
enjoying. I'm eating it because I need to sustain life, but I'm not enjoying it.
You've burnt it and you have to scrape off the charcoal into the sink.
Yes. Yeah, exactly.
All right, Chibsy, what do you got?
I also give it an 8.
You
I think it's
all.
fucking- I think it's
thought
fucking
someone
terrible.
else might
Yeah.
at least give it a 1.
No, I mean,
Bro.
It's bad. And if it comes on the radio, I'm instantly changing the fucking station. I don't.
If you gave me
know
like
what to do.
5 Kylie
I hate-
Minogue songs to listen to, this would be the 5th one.
If you
And I don't
dare
really
say,
like
if you dare
Absolutely.
say, "Confide" is a better.
That's
song
a
than this,
rad
I'm gonna
song.
Fuck off.
That's a really good song.
I could feel so lucky. Wait,
Everybody's doing a brand new
I-
dance now.
I actually like the song "Slow," which was off this album. I think it's got really bizarre synthy instrumental track to it.
God,
It's all
look at
over
you
the
all
place,
Trying
but
to
it's kinda
defend
cool.
Kylie Minogue after
It's
giving
like-
her fucking more than fucking 5.
no, that's what was hard.
No,
Like,
this song's shit.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's not
Shit. But I
mate.
blame
she
Paula.
ran for
I blame
Great Britain
Paula.
at the first fucking
Yeah.
chance. Aussie
Yeah.
Kylie. See
Yeah.
you later.
I've heard her talk.
I
She
blame
sounds
Paula
like
Abdul.
a Great Britain person.
I blame Abdul more than I blame Kylie, but it's
I
shit.
blame no one.
All right.
Song. Fuck you all.
Nah,
All right,
I agree
thanks,
with Mad Dog.
fellas.
Bland toast. That's.
Toast.
Can we include that in the review somewhere? This song is
Oh,
bland toast.
Bland toast.
Um,
Not even real butter.
Make sure you
Or
follow
a
us on all the
crack.
socials, Instagram, Facebook, and hit the subscribe button on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts, wherever you get your podcasts.
Give
Tell
yourself
your
5
friends about
star.
it if you're enjoying yourself. 5-star reviews. 5, 5, 5, 5.
5,
And,
5, or 4.
It does make a difference. And thanks for all the suggestions and everything. This was a suggestion by someone. Should have probably fucking written that down.
This was a
That's a
suggestion
fucking
from my
idiot,
mother-in-law,
whoever it was.
actually. Debbie.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Oh,
Was it
she's an
really?
idiot.
Debbie!
On your Deb. On your
Deb
Deb.
dogs.
Thanks, Debbie. And thanks. We're getting heaps of requests coming in, which is cool. So keep them coming. All right. Thanks, fellas.
Bye-bye.
Cheers, guys.
Yeah.
Thanks for
All
having me.
right.
No worries,
Epstein didn't
Mad
kill
Dogs.
himself.
See you in the next one.
Bye, bye, bye.